Guys, we are here with Gardner-Webb head coach Trey Lamb. First question, coach. Throughout spring practices, summer workouts, what has really been the differences between this team and teams previously at Gardner-Webb?
Yeah, so going into our first off season, I got hired in COVID kind of, had waited 14 months to coach a game. We had 4 spring season games, then we backed it up with an immediate fall season. So I think the average fan doesn't understand how important the off season is for college football players, and we've got an administration that's allowed our guys to come on campus and be there a lot in the summer. Had our first spring practice, had our first training camp this summer, OTAs, workouts every day, and our guys have really busted their tails, and you can tell a difference in a little bit of confidence. We've kind of come in with a swagger since I've been here with our staff and our team, but there's a little bit more to it now, maybe more texture to it, and our guys believe in themselves a little more. We got to get over the hump in some of these close games, but trying to change our hearts and minds a little bit. And
you mentioned in your introductory press conference that you guys lost multiple games by one possession. What are the keys, in your opinion, on how to get over that and get over the hump and win those close games?
Yeah, I think, we've been through everything once, as a head coach and as a staff and as a team. We've added new players, added new staff, of course, but they've kind of understand what the standards are when it comes to travel, practice, dress, walk, media day, just all the little things that go into the day-to-day operations of a program. We're becoming more player-led, and our best players are starting to understand, hey, here's how coach wants it, I can check that. And I think the players are taking it upon them to have a little more mental fortitude, being able to finish sets of racks of weights, finish sets of plays in practice. And anybody can yell finish and expect to finish ball games. That's not how you do it. You really got to change the mental fortitude of your guys and make them believe a little more in crucial situations, and we get over the hump.
Coaching has changed so much over these past few years. NIL, transfer portal. How do you and your staff balance recruiting out of the transfer portal but still maintaining those relationships on the high school recruiting trail?
Yeah, I think our best players are still high school players, and we're able to get a better high school player because of the portal. There's a trickle-down effect there. I still believe in going to the portal. I think there is some certain guys you can get out of there, certain positions that can help you. And I think it's great that a guy can improve his standing or improve his financial situation or improve his level of play, whatever it may be. If a guy wants to take a step up, I've got absolutely no problem with that, and I will help him. I told our guys that. But I want our players to make educated decisions. I want them to make sure they know exactly what they're getting into, and I'm open to talk to them about it. But not a huge fan of it, to be honest with you, but you better adapt or you're going to die. And being a young coach 10 years ago, I know what it's like, what they're going through on a day-to-day basis, and it's hard. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Playing college football is hard. It always will be. I don't care if you're making $1 million, you're the quarterback at Tennessee. It's still hard on a day-to-day basis. So I feel like we can relate to them a little bit. I'm a big believer in hearts and minds and changing that first, and the wins are going to come.
We know your leaders are here with you today in Charlotte. Who are some guys that you've seen throughout spring and summer practices that have really stood out to you as guys that could have breakout seasons?
Yeah, well, our offensive line is probably the backbone of our team, and anytime that's the case, you got a chance to be pretty good. We return all 5 starters. We've added some depth there. We've got some competition in that room, which is good. So I love those guys. I think they're the best part of football. They get no glory. They don't get invited to media days very often, things like that. You got your running back and your best defensive player, but those guys deserve a lot of credit. Our quarterback's a great leader for us, Bailey. He's coming back for one more season, and then we got guys like Jamari Brown, William McCraney on defense that have played a lot of plays for us in a short time.
It's the last question here, Coach. If there's a fan or media member who has never seen your football team play on the field, how would you describe y'all's style of play to somebody?
Yeah, I would say fast. We really play fast in a lot of categories. We go fast on offense. We try to score a bunch of points. But we also play aggressively on defense, create turnovers. You're going to see our defense really run to the ball. Try not to give up the big play, keep it in front, create turnovers. And I'm very pleased with the progress we're making on that side of the ball, too. So I would say fast would describe that's kind of my personality, and you take on the personality of your head coach. So fast, tough, and physical.
I love it, Coach. And guys, make sure to stay tuned for more content from Big South Media Day.